compared to the 60 trillion.
60 trillion.
Yeah, the 60
paying it
trillion
down.
that cost to build all them birds.
Thank God we're not. Thank God it's just 20 trillion instead of 60 trillion. Oh, but I'm more interested in the 40s model AI. It's gonna look like the fucking big ass, dumbass Danger Will Robinson Danger. It's clunky as hell. You think that thing's capable of making teeny tiny little birds?
That's what I'm saying.
Some Chinese hands.
to fight the AI.
That's some tiny Chinese man hands making those birds.
That's why Vietnam happened.
Yeah, so you're not opening your brain because at that point in time, no one would expect a tiny bird robot.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just like,
oh, look at that little bird.
I just love thinking about 40s model. Like, do you remember the first computer? When did the first computer come out? In like the 50s or 60s for the NASA system, and it was like 3 football fields.
I think we captured the first computer from the Roswell site too. We hit it.
Oh, that's all.
Until Will Smith needed it to attack.
Shit. I actually looked into that. The guy that was talking about the alien technology on that Netflix documentary, and he was saying how they had to. Actually, he was on Joe Rogan. I listened to that. He was saying how they had to make it backwards compatible. Like they couldn't figure out the alien technology, like how to start up the alien aircraft and stuff. So basically, what they did was they brought in like a. I'm not. This isn't for real, but it's basically paraphrasing what they basically brought in like a 350 Chevy, small block Chevy motor, like hooked it up to this shit and made it backwards compatible because we're fucking retarded and can't figure it out yet.
But he was talking about Bob Lazar.
Yeah, he said they had to make they had to retro engineer everything on the aircraft to make it kind of work, but it still wasn't functional. And I just imagine that's
how we got the LS1. I like that.
All right, so
oh man,
I love
that's
it, Chris.
Awesome.
That was my favorite conspiracy theory so far. So
I've been doing a lot of research here the past couple days. Some strenuous research on incest porn.
You don't have to lie to me, buddy. If it's what you're into, it's what you're into.
So I was able to shake out not really any facts, but some interesting thoughts and opinions of some people. Had to work it out a little bit.
Work out the details.
So it's thought that step sibling porn is making American cultures weak.
What do you mean weak?
It's pretty much it's theorized, and this is a new thing. It's still being developed, but it's saying that the stepsister, stepbrother porn, mom catching stepson, and other variations are the government trying to break down the traditional family structure and cause inbreeding.
It causes inbreeding because people are into it. I see. Because there's the one where the stepbrother's sleeping naked with his penis out on the bed, and the sister walks in, and she has to have a taste.
She's like, I'm just scared. It's raining outside, and I can't sleep. Just let me sleep in your bed. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the one that always gets her is when she has her friend over and they catch the brother, and the friend talks her into it. That's what always. That's what always fucking gets those brothers.
The same line.
A 3-day. It's like a 3-day event.
Yes,
like
the same line.
The second time.
But then the stepmom.
And the same line is, I didn't know it was so big.
Yeah, the stepmom comes in and she's like, that's not how you suck a cock. Let me show you. She's like, who taught you how to do that?
Your daughter.
Wait, so you're saying that because it's so popular right now in our day and age that it's actually turning brothers and sisters against each other in their...
No. It's turning them towards each other.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Desensitizing, making it normal.
Yes, it's normalizing
steps, right?
it.
Turning them against each
other.
What
was that, Chris?
But only the steps, right?
No, I don't think so.
It's stepsister, stepbrother, stepmom, stepdad, any of the...
you can say real brothers and sisters,
It's going to go to the real ones next.
Yeah, we're there.
Because that used to be like real bad. and now it's normal.
Yeah, that's the next step. Is the real blood 100% family.
I can guarantee you $100 million that there are a lot more brothers right now spying through peepholes on their sisters as they shower. Guaranteed because of that shit.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to say you made porn that's incest.
It is.
That is, but that's why they have these stepbrother and stepsister clause, because technically they're not blood relative.
You'll be fucking animals next.
I bet.
go ahead. I bet another thing that happens is that the brother is timing when his towel falls down in the house too. Like he's making sure that his penis flops out in front of his sister. Guaranteed this shit's happening too. Like he leaves his door cracked and he's like peeking out of the door frame, making sure she's coming now. Okay, in 10 seconds I'm going to make sure my penis is out and she sees it. And that shit happens too, guaranteed.
Yes.
It's a free thing to happen. It's free. You know?
It's an accident. It either comes across as an accident or it blossoms into something else.
Yeah.
And he's just taking a chance.
The inbreeding that the government is trying to push on everyone can cause mutations after a few generations. And the mutations among people... Oh, wait, what?
How is inbreeding between steps happen? That's not inbreeding. That's just weird.
If they're half-sister, half-brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have the same mom but a different dad.
Yeah, it's the stepping stones. Like, first you're doing 100% stepbrother, stepsister where you're not related at all. But it's like we were saying, it's normalizing this.
Oh, so now you're saying they're normalized into half. Okay.
How would halves even meet each other?
If you're... Christmas, or if... Say you were like...
Hey, come here, half sis. I'll get some stuffing for you.
What could happen too? Like, say the guy is like maybe 8 or 9, and his dad hooks up with a different mom, and then they have a daughter. He's only like 8 years older than her, so then she comes up to college, and he comes over for Christmas. Boom.
I got you. I got you. I bet real brothers and sisters are getting in on this shit too.
Maybe in
Alabama.
Yeah.
You're right. There's probably more. There's probably Virginia. There's probably places that are worse than others, but because like you're saying, because it's so popular on sites.
Yes.
I mean, think about it. If siblings were so close in age to the point, if like some siblings are a year apart, right? Like some siblings are pretty close. So if they grow up in the same household and they both hit puberty at the same time or close to each other and they're, 15, 16, 17, even hitting 18, I mean,
it's still weird.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I mean, think about how hard that could be for some kids to.
Very hard.
Just go fuck a mirror.
Rock hard.
Dude, no.
Go fuck a mirror.
You're right. Go spank off. Get it out of your system. But some kids can't do that.
The mutations following the further generations can cause lower IQ, and this would definitely make it harder for them to resist tyranny and for them to not see the government pulling the wool over their eyes.
Thomas, I get it now. Lower IQ, more carbon dioxide in the air from global warming. It's going to make people stupid.
So it has these pornos have higher production value. They have more attractive women. It's totally legal. It's making it a social norm to explore within your family. And subconsciously, you hear the script. You see the visual cues. And as the video progresses, and you do your business. So it's just like you're spank banking it, and you just hear, no, step bro, no, the whole time. It's in your head.
What if it keeps doing that? I'm pretty sure it's something else. Like if she just keeps saying that.
Then that's real life.
You know what? I bet
pretty sure at that point that's rape.
Some people, I would imagine it starts with the stepbrother or the brother by going, "Hey, I saw this really funny video the other day. It's crazy. You should check it out. It's a porn, but it's just crazy. It's wild. You know how guys explain stuff to people.
How? Tell me.
So it begins like that. You should watch this video. It's fucking.
Let's watch this video together.
It's fucking crazy. You're gonna love it. You're gonna freaking laugh your ass off. And then she starts watching it, and she's like, "Yikes!" But for some reason I got a fire. I got a fire going down there for some reason.
I feel weird.
I think it's more of like you're just walking by and like there's an ass there. I'm stuck in the driver or washing machine.
Oh yeah, the one where they're stuck under the bed.
She's stuck in a window.
Yeah.
I can't find Mr. Tribbles.
Like,
Where is he?
At least
Help me look for him.
as a younger dude, you'd be like, all right.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
forget
I
about
mean-
the ripped yoga pants.
Yeah, that over like.
Can you
this-
help
you're
me stretch?
Talking about this dude like planning it out.
Oh.
I seen one with the jeans have a zipper on the back.
I've only seen that in the ad sponsors on the little thumbnail box.
It's the only one.
Don't forget
Which
about the babysitter.
that leads me. That does lead me to the next thing about the ads.
Sometimes
So
Grow your
So
dick 5 inches in 2 days. Those ads.
they don't work.
Hot,
No.
hot milfs in my area want to bang.
yes,
Yeah.
So incest porn, cuck cheating is designed to break down the traditional family and marriage. So this may make you wonder, why is porn free and why does it give high def quality with no restrictions? It's easily accessible and it doesn't use an algorithm to predict the front page clicks. So it's pushed on us. Its intended purpose is the destruction of Western culture, and the humiliation theme is the ruling factor. And yes, porn does use the little thumbnail click ads, but it's also stepbrother, stepsister, stepmom. They're advertising itself. It's the forefront of any site you go to without even having to type in a keyword.
Are you saying this is a government-controlled thing?
All right, we should all do that right now. We should all go to like Pornhub and see what the first one offered is.
You will see at least one advertisement flashing different little GIF pictures and at least two types of things.
I'm going to search it. Do it right
I'm
now.
willing to bet mine's going to be weird after searching Little Mermaid.
No, it's not. I promise you, it has no algorithm. It just shows you whatever they're pushing at that point in time, and the government's
Which one?
pushing the stepsister stuff.
Which one do you want me to go to?
All
You
right,
just
so
go to
let's see. I
Pornhub.
just
It's the
opened
most.
Pornhub.
It's
All right.
one of the most
Are you
popular.
just wanting to know what my first video is?
What's that?
Cum Dump, a gangbang cream pie compilation.
This one's called Rough Mix Comp.
Did you get one, Alex?
Can't see
Yes.
Hey, look!
Yes.
Oh, you were just saying something about ripped pants.
Ripped jeans.
it. Nice.
Easy. All right, let me see.
Hey, put them back up, Tyler.
Hey, look! This one's called something about sister-in-law. You're right, Thomas. It was three
See?
down. Three
It's
down.
always it's always on the front page.
Hey, is this another? Is this how
the
we
second
could?
one down? She surprises her stepbrother by squirting on him.
Did you see this one? You were talking about this one.
Well, yeah, that's
Is that the one you were talking about?
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Like I was like, what?
There it is. You're right. You're right.
I told you, there's multiple ones on the front page
All you gotta do
every
is- all you
single
gotta do is
time.
Swipe sideways.
There's no keywords. There's no searching.
just-
all you have to
it's
do is
just
go to the
there.
site. It's
just
in
there.
front of your face all the time.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
it's normalized. Yep.
And it's always the really hot women too. You never see any ugly women, right?
Well, you don't ever see that in
No, unless
stuff
you-
anyway, right?
How long can you
If
guys
you,
look
if
at
you
this?
search for it, it's there.
I guess you can, but
How long can you guys look at this?
I'm
It's
still
still
looking at it,
going.
man. Keep it going. Keep it going.
It's just like,
Yeah. Keep it going.
why's your shoulder moving up and down really fast?
Yeah, here it is. Stepsis shakes her big ass on my dick. Here it is.
ASMR.
There we go. Yeah.
That was really fast.
Okay.
Dude, recommended for you. There's a hentai. What?
Wow.
No.
So yeah, you see what
Dude,
I'm saying? They're
Chris,
trying
we're
to
seeing the
normalize.
same shit.
They're trying to normalize breaking down traditional family values so that they can encourage
stepson
inbreeding
on-
and
stepson on
experimentation within the
stepmother.
family.
Oh, that's the same one. For some reason, there was two there. So yeah, man, you're right. Bob, but you can't forget about Blacked.
Very good angles.
Can't forget about Blacked, man. That one.
Very good cinematography.
Yes. But you want to know what's even crazier?
There's two.
Yeah.
Something that's even crazier, though,
Stunning
than that.
Stunning teen
than the,
wakes up stepbrother for facial after riding him. I mean, you're right, Thomas. It's all over the place.
It's there.
It's
It's the front
disgusting.
page of the pornographic
It's
internet.
fucking disgusting. God damn it.
Can't believe